Okay, excellent. So I want to make sure everybody has their buyer pre-qualification script with them. Everybody have it? Okay, excellent. Okay, before we get into the memorization part, one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys, you're going to hear me mention from time to time what's called the setup. For example, Max is not on mute, but here's what I would say. Mr. Estes, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Good morning, Mr. Estes. Really quick, before I get into my questions, I need to ask you these questions because it's very important for me to understand exactly what it is that you're looking to accomplish. With that being said, may I begin?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
And then I would transition into the pre-qualification questions. You're letting them know up front that you have to ask these questions, excuse me, because it's going to help you understand what their goals are, what their timeline is, and so forth. Here's my first question. How long have you been looking for a new home? Okay, you've been looking for about 90 days. That's interesting. Now, really important, if you don't mind me asking, what's your motivation for buying? What are you looking to accomplish? Okay, you're tired of renting? Okay, I can totally appreciate that. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you the only one that's making a move, or is there anyone else involved in this transition with you? Ah, your family. Okay, excellent. Now, how are they feeling about the move? Okay, they're excited. Good for them. Excellent. Now, here's my next question. How soon would you like to be moved into your new home? Okay, you would want it to be the sooner the better. Excellent. Now I know you've been looking for 90 days. Have you been facing any challenges while looking for a home? Okay, you keep getting told different information. Interesting. Now, is that from another agent or agents you've been speaking to? Okay, from several agents. Okay, let me go ahead and make a note of that. Okay, with that being said, can you please take a moment and describe your ideal home to me? Okay, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with a big size yard. Excellent. Now, what top 3 cities are you open to live in? Okay, Ventura, Oxnard, and Camarillo. Now, is that the order, like where Ventura would be your number 1 option? Okay, excellent. Now, what monthly payment would you be comfortable at? Okay, about $3,500. Okay, good for you. Now, is it safe to say you've spoken with a mortgage lender? Okay, you have. Excellent. And how much have you been pre-qualified for? Okay, for $750,000. Excellent. Now, what down payment are you thinking of putting down? Okay, about 10%. Excellent. I'm curious, as far as your credit goes, how would you rate it? Needs work, good, or excellent? Excellent. Congratulations. Good for you. Now, have you been at your current employer for at least 2 years? Ah, okay, you've been there 20 years. Congratulations. Excellent. Now, how much approximate income did you report last year? Okay, about 225,000. Good for you. Now, I work with a great mortgage lender. If you can increase your purchasing power or possibly save you some money, would you be open to a second opinion? You would. Excellent. I love the way you think. Now, here's a really important question. If there was a way to find you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property with a good sized yard in the area that you're looking for no more than $3,500 a month, would you be ready to write a strong offer to me? Make sure when you're out there, you chant it, okay? Chant it, your body language, and role play it as effective as you can, even when it's with yourself, just like you heard me do it a little while ago. And remember to repeat and affirm. Repeat and affirm. Very important. Okay, so question for you guys. I know that this is actually the first script we worked on when we kicked off role play. How are you guys feeling the second time around? So let me remind you before I open up the breakout rooms, it's very important for us to remember the process of how sales works. Everybody remembers, right? And in case you don't, remember, number 1 thing is to ask a question. Number 2 is the most important one, which is to listen for answer, because that's going to dictate the way the conversation goes. Number 3, it's very important that you repeat and affirm. And number 4 is to ask a question. Okay, excellent. How did you guys feel right now when you were role playing it? Good?
Good.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay, we're making
Good.
progress. Good?
Yeah, I
Excellent.
feel pretty comfortable.
All right. Good. Good job, guys. All right, it is 8:59. I just want to spend a couple more minutes just on, go ahead and title this Real Estate Business Success Secrets. So real estate business success secrets. So real estate business success secrets. Let me ask you guys a question. Who's ready for the secret? There are no secrets. There are no secrets. Let's write that down. There are no secrets. But I can tell you this, write down the question, what makes the difference in our business? What makes the difference in our business? And let me give you number 1. It's how we show up every day. Number 2, it's how we show up and play the game of real estate. Yes, we're showing up, but it's how we show up and play the game of real estate every day. And number 3 is to be 100% present every single day. So number 1, it's how we show up every day. Number 2 is not only how we show up, but how we play the game of real estate. And number 3, it's to be 100% present every single day.
Luis, could you tell us what that means to you to be present?
Well, great question, Ernie. For example, let's say I'm like right now, let's say you'll see me and somebody else is doing the role play and you see me doing this. Or just imagine me delivering this message and I'm like, okay, guys, number 1 is to how we show up every day. Write that down, guys. Do you guys see that? That means I'm reading or I'm doing something else on my phone. Or not only that, I could be sitting here thinking, man, you know what? I can't wait to go get that coffee from Starbucks. And I'm not even paying attention.
Right.
And remember, guys, it's not so much, thank you, Ernie, for that question. And it's not even just here. It's being present in I mean, think about it. Ask yourself this question. How are you showing up at your household every single day? Number 2, think about it. How is it that you're showing up to your household, right? If we're talking about playing the game of real estate, then what is it like at home? And are you 100% present, or are you around your significant other or your children and you're on the phone not paying attention? Because remember, guys, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Make sense? Excellent. Next thing, these are the critical things that you need to commit to. Number 1, you must know and master, underline the word master, the game of real estate. So not only do you need to know it, you need to master it. And if you remember last week, it takes 10,000 hours to master anything. And in our industry, I'll tell you right now, everyone wants instant gratification. Everybody wants it now. And if it doesn't happen now, oh, that doesn't work. That scripting stuff, no, yeah, it didn't work. I didn't take a listing in my first 3 days. Forget it. Let me go try something else.
And see, you guys should give yourself a round of applause and a pat on your back because I consistently see you guys showing up every single day. And I promise you, it's not if, it's just a matter of when success is right in front of you. Make sense? Excellent. Number two, you must operate. Thank you, Jackie. Number two, you must operate and treat your real estate business as an actual business. You guys are business owners. You're all CEOs of your own business. And be proud of that.
Can you repeat it again?
Of course I can. You must operate and treat your real estate business as an actual business. When you really think about it, it's such a minimal investment. Like I know, guys, we had to pay our real estate dues. It was interesting, not so much in our company, but on social media, I saw so many agents complaining that they had to pay their dues. I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait a minute, time out. Name me a business. Okay, now think about our dues in our MLS. I think, I don't know what it is, like $1,200 or whatever the case was. Where can you make an investment like that and make thousands and thousands of dollars on a monthly basis? And I've seen many of you do it. This isn't like, oh, I think I heard. I've seen it with my own eyes. And we have agents on here that's like, wow. So treat it like a business. Treat it like what it deserves. Make sense? Excellent. Number three, you must learn to become extremely resourceful. I promise you guys, just in this role play alone, any question you might have can get answered. When you combine the level of experience of everyone on this call, it's like Kobe Bryant said when he first started in the league, he said the world was his library. Everything that he ever thought of or wanted to accomplish had already been accomplished by someone else, or any question he had, he used the world as a resource, but he reached out to all the greats. So you got to be very resourceful. Number four, no secret to creating success. There's no secret to it. It's simple. You just need to know what to focus on and underline the word focus. So I'm going to repeat that again. There's no secret to creating success. It's simple. You just need to know what to focus on. Number five, there is no magic pill. You just got to master the fundamentals. Part of what we're doing this morning, that's part of the fundamentals. Prospecting, part of the fundamentals. And number six, big one. Stop getting ready to get ready and think that you have to know it all before you start. I'm going to repeat that again. Stop getting ready to get ready and think that you have to know it all before you start.
One more time, Luis.
Of course. Stop getting ready to get ready and think that you have to know it all before you start. Now, in closing, write down sales funnel. Sales funnel, meaning your engine as a real estate professional. And you've heard me talk about this before. That engine's either going to look, do you guys remember a car called the Ford Pinto? Anyone?
Yep.
Okay, Max said, yup. Okay, in the future role play, we'll show a picture of it. So you can either have a Ford Pinto engine for those of you that know that car, or you guys all know what a Ferrari is, right?
Yes.
Or you can have a Ferrari engine as a real estate professional. And here's the components of that engine. Number one is activities. That part of the engine is your activities, your lead generation activities. Creating a flyer, guys, it's not lead generation. It's actually getting the front of a consumer that's looking to buy or sell real estate or talking to them, okay? Those activities will be the second component of your engine, okay, which is contacts. You're going to contact people. Now, from the people that you contact, remember, your minimum standard, you should strive for 20 contacts a day, right, as your minimum standard, but you should be shooting for 30. There's some agents on this Zoom call that are literally doing 20 contacts within their first like hour of prospecting. The third component of your engine is leads. Leads. And those leads, it's very important that you start categorizing them, either cold, warm, or hot. Cold lead is someone who states, I am looking to buy a home, or I am looking to possibly sell my property. That's a cold lead. Warm is somebody who actually is going through the pre-qualification process of either selling or buying a home. Now they're warm. Hot lead is someone who's either looking to buy or sell within the next 30 days. That's a hot lead. Okay, the next component of your engine is under contract. You're negotiating contracts. And the next component is payday. Payday. Who wants to add a turbo to their engine? Okay, this is a second component, and that is to build a true database. It's like a funnel like this that's building into a database. A database that can pay you back 7 to 10% return that you start working. Now I need you to do this. Just take a step back, look at your notes, take a deep breath. Now, when you look at it, how difficult does it really look?
It doesn't.
That's why it goes back to what we've talked about, guys. It's the time management, right? And the fear that we feel from prospecting. I mean, I've heard some, I don't feel comfortable calling my sphere of influence, and these are people that know you. Or sometimes we have an issue making a cold call. I get it. It's not that easy. But I promise you, the more that you condition your mind, right? The more you condition your skills, and the more that you do the activities, it'll get easier over time. Make sense, guys? Any comments or questions? Are we ready to own today? Yes? Excellent. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. We will see you guys tomorrow bright and early. God bless you guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow. Okay? Let's make it
Thanks,
a